Hey guys, this is Coolio 9000 of Sunnycoveproductions coming at you with some Battlefield 3 beta gameplay using the SV98 sniper rifle. This is actually some gameplay from Sniper 5K, and it's quite a coincidence because on today's episode of Dual Wield, we got Sniper 5K joining us. So why don't you give us a bit of a background of your channel, introduce yourself, and we'll go from there.
Alright, what's up guys, that's number 5K here. As of my channel, basically what I do commentaries occasionally, but I more do editing and clips right now.
Yeah, I find editing's pretty cool actually, but I've gave it a try once, which was actually through my first montage, which I was supposed to have out at the end of summer, but I've really been procrastinating a lot with it. And the reason I've been procrastinating is because editing requires a lot of patience. That's the one thing I've realized, and I've sort of compared to gameplay commentating, it's obviously much more time consuming, and gameplay commentaries I can do on a daily basis or like every 2 days, so I find that that's much easier.
Yeah.
So, it's kind of interesting how me and Sniper 5K met. Actually, I was in a random Modern Warfare 2 lobby, and we met during the Modern Warfare 2 phase. And I was online playing PlayStation 3 on Modern Warfare 2, and I was in a random lobby, and I came across Sniper 5K, and he seemed like a cool guy, so I decided to add him to my friends list. So one day I was scrolling through my friends list, and I looked on his comment or whatever, and I saw a YouTube channel link. So I was like, oh cool, he does YouTube too. I'm gonna go check out his channel. So I went and checked out his channel, and I saw that he did HD gameplay commentaries, and I thought that was really cool because that's the same thing I did. And I looked into his sub box, and I saw a pretty professional community channel there called the HR Gaming Group. And, right from the get-go, I really wanted to become a part of them. And, I sent Full-Time Egyptian, which is the head of HR Gaming Group, I sent him multiple messages asking, can I get a directorship or director position with this channel? And once I got my HD PVR, I was with the channel and I became a director. And then like a month or so later, I joined Sniper 5K as a community manager with this channel. So I thought that was pretty cool, and it was kind of interesting how Sniper 5K basically influenced where I am today in terms of the HR Gaming Group.
Oh yeah, I never thought about that. I guess I did, didn't I? Wait, I have a question. What was your PSN before now?
I've only ever had one, Coolio 9000, but I made a couple for a couple clans that ended very soon. So it was mainly I only mainly play on Coolio 9000.
Oh, okay. Alright, yeah, that's cool. I just wondered.
Alright, so Battlefield 3, I want to talk a lot about the beta because I've been playing it since about Thursday, and I find that the graphics are obviously stellar, and I'll go more into depth about this in a second. But what are your first impressions on Battlefield 3 beta, because I know you've been playing it quite a lot as well. You're rank 18, I think. So what are your first impressions on this game?
Well, in my opinion, it's amazing. Because the connection doesn't matter. All the guns, well, other than the UMP, are very balanced. They all kill really quickly. They all have good range. They all have recoil. Well, like I said, other than the UMP. But, I mean, the graphics are amazing. They're actually in HD. And I thought they were really smart to put out a beta. I don't know why Call of Duty will never do that.
Yeah, I really wish the Call of Duty games had betas, because I'm so anxious to get my hands on Modern Warfare 3. I don't know about you, but obviously the graphics are not as good in Modern Warfare 3 compared to what I've seen in Battlefield 3. There's just really no comparison, but Modern Warfare 3 seems like an interesting game too, and it'd be nice if they made a beta, and I think they'd get a good response from it, and they'd be able to make a lot of their changes that would help make the game a lot better than it will be when it is released.
Yeah, well, if they used the beta, then they could find out about the problems and stuff before the release. So then when they released it, they wouldn't have to spend like 2 or 3 months into the game fixing it up, which is what they usually do.
Yeah, I know, it's just basically the alternative for patches. I mean, if there's nothing wrong with the game, there's no need to patch. But being a Call of Duty player, I found that it's really hard to get used to Battlefield 3 at first. The game style is very different, and I've sort of realized that the past 2 days, because Call of Duty is more about rushing around. The emphasis is on how many kills you can get, your kill-death ratio, it's not so much about playing the objective in the sense that, well, it is about playing the objective, but there's obviously kill streaks there to distract you and stuff, and Battlefield doesn't have kill streaks, and I find that in Battlefield, you really have to use your cover to your advantage, and you slowly advance towards enemy spawn in the next two objectives while you're playing the game. And that's one thing I've realized, because when I first started playing Battlefield, I was running around like an idiot. I was like, why can't I rush around like I can in Call of Duty? And I just kept dying and getting bad gameplays, and I was like, how do I improve this? But I realized that you just have to play the game differently.
Yeah. Well, first of all, with not having kill streaks, people tend to play the objective a lot more, because they don't really care if they die. I mean, they want to win the game. There's no objective into getting. If you kill 11 people in a row, I mean, it doesn't matter, nothing happens. But in Call of Duty, people want to get their kill streaks, so they tend to ignore the objective and go for the kills.
Yeah, but the one thing that kind of pisses me off about dying in Battlefield is that the kill cams absolutely suck. I can't, like, see where the person actually was, and I have no clue. Like, sometimes I'm like, how the hell did this guy kill me? And then I look at the kill cam, it doesn't tell me anything.
Yeah, I know. They just show them for like 3 or 4 seconds. It doesn't really do anything. I don't know why that's even in there.
And the period between when you die and when you respawn is kind of long as well, so it's kind of pain in the ass. It's like a 5-second respawn type thing. So, yeah, it's kind of annoyed me as well. And Battlefield 3 is also some problematic glitches type thing that have been making the game a bit interesting and frustrating at the same time. I know the probably most interesting one I've seen, and there's one video about it. It's basically called the shark glitch, and it's basically when there's a dead body on the ground, and then it all of a sudden starts moving, and then if it runs into your body, it'll basically kill you. I thought that was pretty funny. I'm pretty sure that's how it goes, but I've just seen one video on it.
Okay, you need to find that video and link me. I really want to see that. I can't find it.
I think it was iPwnstar for Hire. I'm pretty sure that was his video. But I know you've also experienced a couple glitches. What are those?
Well, the get under the map glitch. I mean, sometimes you won't even do it on purpose, and it seems like in a lot of games, the spots change. But I mean, you could just be running along, and then all of a sudden you fall, and you go under the map, and then when people are under the map, you can't see them, they shoot you. And even if you know they're there, you can't shoot them, because the bullets just stop when they hit the ground. And especially when people can get underneath where the bomb is, and then you can't plant or defuse or do anything with it. That gets really annoying.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll fix up a lot of this stuff. Like, people are obviously going to be giving a lot of feedback on this.
Yeah.
But, anyways, we have about a minute left in this commentary, so why don't you just touch on your partnership with the MyLikes program, because I'm not really sure if people are familiar with MyLikes. It's basically an alternative partnership program, and you can get partnered at any sub count that you have, no matter if it's 2 subs or 1,000 subs. So why don't you just share that, tell us a bit about that.
Well, basically how it works. Okay, do you hear that? Can you hear that noise? Or is that
no.
just on my computer?
That's fine. I don't.
Okay, good. It's not recording. Alright, so basically how MyLikes works, they'll partner anybody no matter how many subs you have. Because they work on a pay-per-view basis. They pay you on how many views you get per video. So basically what you do, as far as I know, I mean, I haven't really done a lot with it yet. But from what I can tell, you don't need to do a special video to showcase a certain product or whatever. You pick a product, you mention it, you talk about it for 30 seconds to a minute in a video, and then you can click on it and link them to that video, and then depending on how many views you get on it, they'll pay you for it. And it's $21 per 1,000 views, which is actually a higher pay than what YouTube would pay you. So.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I was considering it, but I'm still on the edge. I'm not quite sure about that. But anyways, this commentary is wrapping up. Do you have any last words to say about this video, or just out to your fans or community, or my fans or my community?
Not really.
Alright, so be sure to check out Stat Sniper. He's also a director, obviously, and community manager for the HR Gaming Group, and go check him out on his channel. So until next time, guys, peace out, and Tango Suckos!